Hate him all you want. Hate him all you freaking want. Abuse him. Say anything you want. He has been the most successful, best performing England manager ever. And his subs, both of his subs, came in and came clutch. Respect the gate. First off, this game was actually a lot better than I thought it would, because I thought that this game was going to be a break, because I was like, okay, Netherlands been fine, not too great. And then, of course, for England, it's like, good game. Good game. Overall, it's ebbed and flowed. It went back and forth, but ultimately, the better team went through. Although Netherlands gave a goal. So let's just look at the whole storyline of everything. Was a great start. Great start. And Simmons, is it Reinders or Reinders? I think it's Reinders. They were amongst the best players, but Simmons really impressed me. Quality goal. Rice messed up. Rice actually messed up, getting dispossessed, but a quality goal, an amazing strike by Simmons, who was really good. And Netherlands, they really took the game to England. And I think that was perhaps the best thing that could happen to England, because England had to react. And I always said that, no, this Netherlands team, they ain't great. This ain't Van Persie, Robben, Bergkamp, Overmars, Kluivert, Seedorf, Davids, all these guys. No, these guys are way worse than those freaking legends. Okay, they ain't know there's Bergkamp for this team. But I said, offensively, these guys are going to give England a lot more issues than Switzerland, Slovakia, Slovenia. So this is going to be a test offensively, an offensive tip for England. So Netherlands, they took the game to England, but I was very impressed by how England responded, because England could have been like, what? But what I think has been great about this England team is how they responded and how resilient they've been, and the character they have shown when they've been in very difficult situations. And England played really well, and I think they responded. I mean, once Netherlands scored that goal, England played the best football they have in the entire tournament. So let's talk about it. Was this a penalty? Yes. I can see how you don't give it, because the challenge came afterwards. But there's a reason why he's called Dumfries. Keyword, Dumfries. You didn't have to make the challenge. You just had, all you had to do was just stand there, block. You didn't have to make a challenge. Once you put your studs up, you're asking for trouble. And remember, VAR exists. See, without VAR, referee maybe doesn't give it. But because VAR exists, if he views that on VAR, especially in slow motion, 1,000%, 10 out of 10, he's going to give a penalty. So for me, I'm sorry for Dumfries, you put yourself in a poor, bad position. And that is where they executed. So once Kane scored this penalty, I was like, hey, okay, Kane has his goal, and maybe his goal is going to help him go through. And England were playing well. And England had their best performance of this entire Euros. Once they scored this goal, they good possession, good play, ball was coming out. Foden was cooking. Foden was playing well. Foden had his best performance in an England jersey. And we're going to get to Foden afterwards. But yes, he scored the penalty. But we've got to keep it a stack here. Kane was atrocious. Outside of that penalty, Kane was abysmal. Couldn't run, no movements, gave nobody any options, didn't run into any channels, didn't run into any space. When he received the ball, he lost the ball very easily, got dispossessed very easily. De Vrij and Van Dijk had the easiest times they could have ever had defending this scarecrow. Dude was this was a tree trunk. This was a prime tree trunk. A prime tree trunk from the British Isles. A prime tree trunk from the British Isles. I don't know what happened to Bayern. I do not know what has happened to Kane. He is garbage. Garbage. Awful. And when a striker is so non-existent, when your striker is playing in the Andrea Pirlo, Busquets, deep line playmaker role, then you have an issue. I was like, wait, Kane, what are you doing inside your own penalty box, doing crossfield passes? My striker shouldn't be a DLP. I'm hooking in crosses from deep inside his box. I was like, I was confused. I was freaking confused. Yeah, okay, awful. He was absolutely awful. And Southgate, you had to make a play. You had to make a play and you had to say, what's up? Because every manager has loyalty. And I understand Southgate's loyalty for him. He has scored loads of goals. He's England's leading goal scorer. He's England's captain. I get it. But there comes a time when you have to make a choice. Like with Murphy, you have to make a choice. Do you stay and be loyal to your guy? Or do you make the hard decision and say, yo, no one player is bigger than this team. The team comes first. And every decision I make must be for the betterment of this team. And Southgate had to make a call. Because he could have just said, no, Kane will get a goal, Kane will get a goal. But he saw enough and said, nope. We are in a very key position here where we can win this game. I have to make a call, and he made a very big call. And we're going to get to that pretty big call. But another one is Foden had his best game for England. He did. 100% he had his best game for England. But you see, I'm old school. You see, there's a number 10 behind me, and I've got a few number 10s. Now, I know the game has evolved, but I'm old school. My number 10 is a specialist in creativity. Can he score goals? Sure. Press. But I need you to specialize in playmaking. I need to specialize in threading the eye of a needle, of passing, of creating. There are 3 hallmarks of football: tackling, passing, finishing. These are the 3 hallmarks. Of course, you've got extra stuff, but I'm old school. Defenders, tackle. Midfielders, pass. Attackers, shoot. Just on a basic level. Then we now go into much more details and much more nuance. But on a very basic level, I want my number 10 to be a great passer who can create, because passing is an important hallmark of the game. Foden, he shot, had chances, he almost scored. He can't pass the ball. He has zero creativity. He cannot play make. He is not a proper number 10. Cole Palmer is a proper number 10. And once he came on, a change that had to be made. He threaded it. He said, boom, make you run, I will find you. Make you run and I will find you. And lo and behold, this was Southgate's finest moment. But before I get to Southgate, what a moment for Ollie Watkins. This makes Kane look bad. But forget about Kane. This is about Ollie Watkins. A big part of why Villa did so well this season is what this guy did. And he has had an amazing, superb season, so he fully deserves to be in this team. And that is the beauty of this England squad, is options. Options. So unlike Martinez, who will be loyal to a fault to Cristiano Ronaldo, Southgate realizes that I've got a squad for a reason. No one is bigger than any one team. So whereas Portugal are out because of their stupid faith in a washed-up dude known as Cristiano Ronaldo, Southgate has the wherewithal to know that, Kane, you've been trash. Get off the damn pitch, you freaking tree trunk. Watkins, show me what you've showed this season for Villa. The control, the turn. Do you know how hard that finish is? Look at the angle. Look at the angle he had to take it from. The turn, the angle, and to finish and put the thing. That is an amazing. See, anybody who plays football will realize that that is a hard finish. That is a hard finish based off of the angle, because remember, it's control, turn, the defender, boom. Now, everything is all instinct, but don't take away, that is an amazing goal. And especially to score that in that moment off the bench, it's being 1-1 for the winning goal, that is a huge moment. And for Watkins, he knows that, bro, that is a golden moment. Remember, this is a country that has very little success, have only won one trophy. And this is their 3rd final in their history. So that is a massive moment in English football history, a goal that got England into their 3rd final ever. But again, it just shows you Watkins gives something that Kane simply doesn't give you. Kane cannot score that goal. He can't. Because if he tries to control and move as quickly as Watkins, he will snap both of his kneecaps. 100%. He will grenade both of his kneecaps. But no take away, for Watkins, that was a brilliant goal. And it is a goal that Kane simply can't score. So again, I mean, wow, what a goal. What a freaking goal. But Aston Villa fans will say, that's what this dude has been doing all season. That is what he's been doing all season in the Premier League. As in, this guy is a really good quality striker. So you have to also credit your boy Unai Emery. And it comes to your boy. You can't hate. You can try and hate. Please, you can try and hate. But you can't hate. It's been ugly. It's not been great. Wikipedia doesn't come with context. The fact is England have only won one trophy in entire history. One. They don't have football heritage. England have made 3 finals in their entire history. 3. 2 of those finals, the dude on your screen led them to those 2 finals. I'll say it again. England have made 3 finals in their entire history. 2 of those finals, Gareth Olusegun Babatunde Southgate has led them to those 2 finals. It's been tricky. It's been ugly. They've had to have a bit of luck, thanks to obviously your boy Bellingham. So it's been a bumpy road. But trial and error, he's found a system. He's found a formation that works. And this is the most important thing. England's best performance was in this game. So what do I say? Don't shoot your load early. Grow into a tournament. Because what you want is you want to hit your crescendo in the final. You want to save your best performance and you want to build up when the final comes. So England, they've been getting better and better, much more cohesive. They now have a system that works and they are peaking and being cohesive at the right time. Southgate subs won the game. I'm sorry. Southgate took off Kane and Foden, who were being ineffective in the second half. He brought on Watkins and Palmer. Palmer passed to who? Who ended up scoring? Watkins and Palmer. And Southgate was the guy who brought in Watkins and Palmer. So give this man credit. You've got to give the Gates credit. He did what he did. So last thing, because I'm going to mention this, bro. I want Depay to retire from football. Be a rapper. Memphis Depay is a better rapper than he is a football player. Weghorst, insult him all you want. Weghorst has better ball control, better intelligence, better movements, and has a better footballing brain than the dude with the headband. So Memphis Depay, please get into the studio and drop the album. I don't want to see you play football anymore. He has had a horrendous Euros. Yeah, it is just unfortunate that Netherlands, you can't play Weghorst for 90 minutes, because if Weghorst could have played for 90 minutes, maybe they could have done something in this game. But the issue is that Memphis Depay stunk up for this minute, so he wasted all those precious minutes where if he had given it to someone else, he could say, what's up? This is the country that gave us Marco van Basten, that gave us Van Persie, that gave us Patrick Kluivert. How do you go from Kluivert, Van Basten, Van Persie to this dude? I mean, Memphis Depay, what a complete bomb. What a complete and utter bomb. So I was trying to say that, Bruno, I mean, for Netherlands, if only Weghorst could play for 90 minutes. If Weghorst could play for 90 minutes, boom. But the fact of the matter is that Netherlands, if you're rolling up with Weghorst and Memphis Depay, you don't deserve to reach a final, bro. But last thing again, respect him. Respect him. Can England win this Euros? They will be the underdogs. They will be facing the best team. But they're in the final. And I said again, in a final, anybody can get it. And England and Southgate know you're 1 game away. And they've been here before. And they just know they're 1 game away from full glory. But for Southgate, after the abuse, the insults, the disrespect from a country who have zero football heritage, Southgate will be like, critics, what are you saying now?